What's up, y'all? It's your girl V-Lee. Welcome back to my channel. Whew, I got a story time for y'all today, child. But let me just start off by saying Happy New Year. It is the 9th. I'm a little late.
Yeah, V-Lee.
The New Year seemed like it's starting out kind of rocky for me, child. I had my first accident today. Yes, your girl is not proud of it. I was really distraught. But I'm all about transparency. And if you've been on my page and went through my videos, then you know that I try to be transparent. I try to show the good, the bad, the ugly, because a lot of folks like to just show the good part and make it seem like life is all peaches and cream. And we all know that's not the case, like, at all whatsoever. Everybody go through stuff. Everybody have hard times. Today was my fuck up, and gotta live with it, deal with it, and move forward, which is not easy to do. Like, that's easier said than done. So I completely understand, like, if you're going through something and people telling you, oh, it'll get better, that's easy for somebody else to say. Because I swear, when the accident happened today and everybody was like, V, it's just an accident, like, it is what it is, like, move on. No, it's not just an accident. Like, I don't do shit like this, y'all. I have went my whole driving career without tearing up nothing, without getting into nothing, and it's just like I was so disappointed and distraught. Like, I just wanted to go in a corner and just curl up and just cry my little eyes out because I could not believe that I actually hit somebody. The rest of 2023 can't be like this. So I'ma just claim positivity and stuff for the rest of the year. But anyway, let me go ahead and explain what happened, because I know y'all like, hurry up and get to the point. All right, y'all. It's Monday, clearly. I come in, clock in, get my little cup of coffee, because I gotta have that every morning. And then I gotta do my pre-trip, and I'm just like driving and going on. Like, I'm moving trailers from one warehouse to the other warehouse, and everything is all cool. Okay, so I get back to one warehouse, and like the line is super long to get through, like the guard shack, to checking in. I'm waiting and waiting. It's taking a little long, but I'm waiting, trying to have patience. The line start inching up. I'm inching up. Okay, finally the truck in front of me, they get to the checkpoint. They talking to the person. They checking them in, and they proceed to pull off. Actually, both lanes pulled off. Both trucks in both lanes pulled up. Okay, so usually when you check in, you don't go straight to the door. Like, they'll send you to a little area to like park until it's your time to go in. So that's what the person in front of me was about to do. I'm gonna admit that I just assumed that they were gonna go ahead and make that right turn. So I proceeded to go straight. I looked and thought I could clear it. Obviously that wasn't the case, because next thing you know, boom! I was like, all I remember, y'all, is getting up off the floor like, what happened? Y'all, I was so confused. Like, I was like, yo, what the fuck just happened? Everybody looking. Y'all, when I tell y'all it was so packed today, I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh. I got up on that floor so quick, though. Then next thing I know, the man gets out his truck. It's the owner operator. And he walks to my truck. Yeah, I was so ashamed. I'm gonna be real. Like, I was so ashamed to the point, like, I was not getting out my truck. They was gonna have to pull me out that truck if we would have stayed in that spot. So he comes, he talks to me. I'm like, he go look at his damage first, of course. Then he come back, and I'm like, can we please just move over to the side, like out the way, out of everybody eyesight, because I was fucking embarrassed. I'm not gonna lie to you. He was like, all right, cool. He's like, what you gotta do? Call your supervisor? I was like, yeah. So we proceed to move to the side. I call my supervisor. I'm like, could you please come to the front? We over in such and such. And he was like, all right, cool. Supervisors come, they take pictures. The guy did call the police, which I would have done, like any normal person would have done, because he's trying to make sure, like, he get information exchange for insurance purposes and all of that. But the police officer, like, explained to him, this is private property or whatever, so you got to deal directly with the company. Any other person, they probably would have flipped shit. They probably would have been cursing me out and all type of stuff. But this guy, he was real, like, I'm not gonna say he was all the way chill, but like, he was calm, he was understanding, and he just wanted to know whether he was gonna get his truck fixed. Now, as far as the damages, it wasn't a whole lot of damage. It just really shocked the shit out of me. The right side of my truck connected with the left back side of his trailer, like really the bumper part, because that's the only thing that was, his bumper, DOT bumper was bent in. That's the only damage that I saw, to be real. So it wasn't like this whole big drawn out thing. I ain't flip over. I still could drive the truck. He still could operate his stuff, but it was just the fact that, oh, I really hit this man. Yo, when I tell y'all, like, it's funny now that I'm thinking about it, because if y'all would have seen the way that I went flying, the people in the guard shack was like, girl, we thought we was gonna have to call 911. I was like, no, y'all wasn't gonna have to do all of that. Like, please, no, it's not that serious. It's just a complete learning lesson. When I tell you what I did learn from this is to slow down. You're not running by the miles no more. You don't have to rush. And I said this in a previous video, but it's like so hard to adjust to when you used to running on miles. So it's like you trying to, hey, I gotta get to this point, I gotta get to that point as quick as I can, because the wheels ain't turning and I ain't earning, and it's not like that. This has shown me, if it ain't shown me nothing else, hey, stop, pay attention, move slow with caution, especially through an entrance. Y'all, all I kept thinking about for the most part was, what if this wasn't me hitting a trailer? Like, what if this was a person? Because I did look before I pulled off, but I should have looked again. And maybe I should have looked again, because if that was a person and I had looked and didn't look again, I could have ran them over. Thank God nothing like that happened, but it's just hypothetically that could have happened. It's just all about paying attention. Hopefully this can teach somebody else, stop moving so fast, slow down sometimes. Life is not a rush. I know they say you only live once, but you have to slow down, and that's what I learned from this today. All I kept thinking about was, man, y'all know, like, I'm known or whatever. I was like, bro, I know somebody gonna recognize me. And y'all know people be having their phones out at the weirdest times. I was like, damn, man, I know somebody got this on their camera with me flying out that dang on seat. I know y'all wondering, like, what was the consequences? What was the outcome of what happened? So I did not get fired. However, I did have to do a post-accident drug test and a breathalyzer. And that's just to make sure I wasn't drunk on nobody's job and I wasn't high off nothing, which they don't even have to worry about, because I don't drink a lot, but when I do drink, it's definitely not the day before I go to work, and it's not drinking on the job. I don't do drugs, obviously. Like, I might smoke a hookah every now and then, but that's the most you're gonna get out of me. I did have to go through like a type of counseling type thingy, and then I go to work in a couple of days. This does count against my personal file. I'm not sure how long it's gonna stay on my file. I think it's like a point. I don't know how long it's gonna stay on there, but it's gonna be on there. And I mean, hey, I can't argue with it. Like, I was completely in the wrong in this situation. Well, hopefully once I get back to work, I'll be back to normal mentally, because even though it wasn't a deadly accident or had any casualties or anything like that, it's just the fact that I know, in my heart, I know that I hit somebody. Bruh, I hit somebody, bruh. Like, what the fuck? Oh, and another good thing that came out of this, is the fact that it was on private property. So remember I told y'all earlier, the police officer said that they couldn't write nothing or do nothing specifically because it was on private property. Well, it's in my favor that this doesn't go on my driving record, because it was private property. So, man, listen, I was so grateful for that. I was like, whew. If I had been on the road, because I had just came off of the road, the main road from coming from the other facility, if that had happened on that main road, man, this would have been going on my driving record. And since I'm trying to get my own trucking company, I can't afford that, because y'all know insurance, they be pulling your driving history and stuff. Man, that would have made my insurance probably be sky high. So I'm not gonna talk y'all head off. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. See y'all on the next video.